3 years ago, Sarah and I were complete strangers living on opposite sides of the world. Today, we're building a life together in the Philippines, expecting our first child, and sharing that journey with thousands of people online. But there are a lot of moments you've never seen, and that's exactly why we created this second channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jeff. A few years ago, I met Sarah online while she was living here in the Philippines. What started as a long-distance relationship eventually led me halfway around the world and completely changed both of our lives. Thankfully, the camera was rolling from the beginning. Looking back at it now, it's amazing to watch those early videos because neither of us knew what the future would hold. We were simply two people taking a chance on something that felt right. But there was another reason I started filming from day one. Long before I arrived in the Philippines, I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel. My goal wasn't just to document meeting Sarah. I wanted to build something that could eventually allow me to spend more time in the Philippines and hopefully build a life with her here. At the time, I had no idea if it would work. I had no audience, no experience, no roadmap. Just a camera, a dream, and a belief that maybe people would want to follow along as we build a life together. So from the very first day we met, the camera was rolling. When we first started filming, I honestly had no idea what kind of videos people would want to watch. I thought the channel would mostly be about travel, visiting beaches, exploring the Philippines, showing people beautiful places. And while those videos were fun to make, something unexpected happened. The videos that really connected with people weren't just about travel videos. They were about videos about everyday life, what things cost, how I was able to live here, different cultures, the challenges, the adjustments, the ordinary things most people never get to see. As time went by, I also learned how to become a better creator, how to edit, how to tell a story. I learned to use B-roll, music, voiceovers, and all the little things that help transform a collection of clips into a story people can connect with. The videos evolved, the channel evolved, and thankfully, many of you came along for the ride. The stories got stronger, the channel grew, and in many ways, that was exactly what I had hoped for. But as all of that happened, something else was happening too. Some of our favorite moments never made it into the final edit, not because they weren't important, not because they weren't meaningful, but because they didn't fit the story we were trying to tell. A trip to the grocery store, a random conversation over coffee, family gatherings, driving through town, an ordinary afternoon sitting outside talking about life. The truth is, those moments are often some of the most meaningful parts of our lives, but they're not always the kind of moments that fit into the highly edited videos. And over the years, we've realized something about our audience. Some people watch for the stories, some watch for the journey, and some just want the finished story. They want the life happening between the stories, the conversations, the daily routines, the challenges, the wins, the ordinary moments that most creators never show, and honestly, so do we. That's why we created Nomad Island Escapes Unfiltered, a place where we can simply pick up a camera and just hit record. No scripts, no worrying about whether every moment fits into any algorithm, no pressure to turn every moment into a documentary, and honestly, that's something we've missed. Just real life. If you've been following us on our journey on Nomad Island Escapes, we'd love to have you join us here too. Some videos may be 10 minutes, some might be an hour, some might be live streams, some might be a simple walk around town, or family updates, or even baby updates. And some might just be Sarah and I sitting down with a cup of coffee, talking about whatever happens to be on our minds that day. And that's exactly the point. As many of you already know, Sarah and I are preparing for our biggest adventure yet. We're getting ready to become parents. And if there's one thing this journey has taught us, it's that life can change very quickly. It's exciting, a little scary, and honestly, something we've dreamed about for a long time. As we started thinking about this next chapter of our lives, we realized there were so many moments we didn't want to miss. The preparations, the excitement, the challenges, the milestones, the little moments that happen between the big ones. And those are exactly the moments we want to share here. The main Nomad Island Escapes channel isn't going anywhere. We will continue creating the stories you've come to know us for. The travel videos, the cost of living videos, the bigger productions, the stories. But this channel is different. This channel is about the everyday moments between those stories, the raw moments, the unfiltered moments, the everyday moments. Because years from now, those ordinary moments may end up being the memories we treasure the most. The main channel will continue telling the stories This channel will capture the moments in between them. So if you've ever wanted to see the side of our lives that doesn't make it onto the final edit, the conversations, the family moments, the random adventures, the exciting days, and the completely ordinary days, welcome to Nomad Island Escapes Unfiltered. We're glad you are here, so stay tuned, because after this video, the camera keeps rolling, just like it did on the very first day Sarah and I met.